I work in an old building. I believe it was constructed in the 1930s, or it was inspired by 1930s Art Deco. I don't know. And I work on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator. That noise.
They may not even pick it up, though. Remember?
Yeah.
We always call out each other's noises so we don't hear it on the actual footage.
So my coworkers have always said, well, not always, but they've brought up that it could be haunted, or that it is haunted. And I know one of, I guess you could say coworkers, but she doesn't work in the same department as me. She was in the break room with me, and she said that one night she was there on a Saturday all by herself, and the elevator went up as if someone went into it, and then it went back down. And ever since she told me that, I would kind of like watch the elevators, because we have 2 monitors in our workspace. One's for like cameras, and then the other's for like our actual work stuff. And so on the camera once, you can hear the elevator ding in our office. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at the camera, see who's coming in, and the elevator would open and no one would come out. But I mean, I feel like that could be explained. Like someone meant to go to the 2nd floor, but they pressed the 3rd one.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
But I don't know. She told me that, and I was like,
yeah. But if you're by yourself, ooh.
Right. And I do know one time I was watching the camera, and I saw this like white thing flying around
on the camera.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, there's an orb, but it was a bug. I do know. Debunked. And that's happened twice. I'm like, oh my god, I'm seeing a ghost. And then it gets closer and you can see like the wings and the legs. But I do know we have like one of the cameras, because we have 3 cameras and we can see all 3 of them on our monitor. So once like our hallway kind of walk space in our office, another camera is like the lobby outside our office, and then the 3rd one is going into a hallway into, I don't want to discuss what it is because it might give away what I do, but it goes into a little hallway, and the one camera that's in this little hallway, it shows 2 doors, and I'm pretty sure I saw the door close by itself. I was like, I didn't see anyone go in or go out, and you could see people like opening and closing it by like the angle of the camera. And I do know our office door, it doesn't, I will admit, like it's hard to close it, like it doesn't catch, so sometimes it does open, and there has been times where like it will open on its own, but it's probably just a draft and it's not catching. But one time it closed itself. So I feel like that's harder to explain. Like a draft can't just like,
because y'all have to like yank it, and then
close it in. Yeah, because we had customers come in and then they left, but they didn't close the door all the way, and there was probably like this much space left, and then all of a sudden the door went and closed, and I was like, well, at least I didn't have to close it, thank you. But
it's a nice ghost. It's doing you a favor.
And then I would think the craziest story I have is I was at lunch in the break room, and I had some leftover Hart's chicken, and I heated them up in the microwave, and I had them sitting there, and I was getting my coffee ready, and the chicken tender was laying like this in my container, and it went and flipped over. And I just stared at it. Yeah, I stared at it like, that's really moving, isn't it?
And Mrs. Fried Chicken.
And that's the first one I ate too, because it made me mad. Because I was like, well, that's my piece. Like, you ain't gonna eat
I'd be a little
chicken.
scared to eat it.
It's contaminated.
They like, I ain't had one of these in a while.
They're like, it was greasy.